Hello everybody, today we will see game by Mikhail. Tal was famous chess player known for his amazing attacks and tactics. He made chess looks easy and beautiful. In this game, we will see Tal playing brilliant moves and showing why people call him the magic man from Riga. Let's enjoy this game together. My name is Petr Koutný and I'm going to show game coming from Candidates Tournament 1959. With white pieces, this game is playing Mikhail Tal, called Magic Man from the Riga, and with black pieces, Paul Benko. Okay, let's go on and let's see another chess beauty. So, looks like we are going to watch position of accelerated dragon, where black played bishop d7, and in case white is playing knight c3, we are there. This is a typical and famous position of accelerated dragon, but Mikhail decided to not play dragon this time and played d5. So, what is it? I think that this is a Benoni position where black played d6 and now knight f6. Okay, what's going on? White has advantage in the center and his aim is one day to play move e5. Of course, black's plan is to play moves like a6 and b5 and to be active on a queen side. Everything sounds simple and easy, so let's go on. Knight d7 a4. This move has idea to slow down black's counter-attack with moves a6 and b5, and both players played short castle. Don't be sad, don't worry, this game is not going to be boring game. Mikhail is the famous attacker and he's great chess player, so please remember him as the greatest attacker of all times. a6, bishop e2, and of course black is aiming to play moves b5. White has to be ready, because when black is active on a queen side, and just imagine he is going to play b5, white has to be ready to strike in the center. If not, he is worst. So rook b8, and now rook e1, bishop f4, bishop f1, and immediately when black played b5, Mikhail is nearly ready to go for e5, and after a few more moves, bishop d7, e5, that's exactly happened. So knight has a beautiful room on e4, and Paul Benko played move b4. It's a double-edged position where both players are playing their typical plans. White is more active in the center. In the meantime, black is more active on a queen side. Now it's a question, what is most important? Side or the center, and you will see knight e4, exchange why not, and bishop a4. So Mikhail lost a first pawn. Don't worry, he is not worried to lose a material, because he knows that this pawn now in the middle game is not important. And do you know why? Because Mikhail is going for attack. Black's king has only one defender, and without this bishop on g7, no more defenders around black's king. So let's enjoy attack. And Mikhail knows it, that black's king is the biggest black weakness, and he doesn't care about pawn on a4, bishop h8, and rook e1. Okay, maybe Mikhail is going to open e-file, and now it's a question, where is white's compensation for missing pawn? Right, he's more active, and after e6 he gained more space, and after this move even black's king is more and more weaker, and biggers black's weakness. Okay, where is black's counter-attack? On queen side? Maybe looks dangerous, but believe me that the game is going to be played on king side. And f5 I think is a mistake because black lost the square g5. The rest of this game is easy. So let's go on. Rook h4 and the second pawn fall down. Okay, now it's not a joke, it's not a fun because white is 2 pawn down. It's enough to lose nearly every endgame. But before Tal is going to play endgame, he still is going to attack black's king in the middle game. And that's what's going on. To be more active than your opponent, to deliver more threats, and to play for victory. How? Maybe bishop f8. Beautiful bishop sacrifice. So let's count 2 pawns and 1 piece. And still, white is doing well. Okay, just imagine, black should take with a king. Now rook g7, queen g5, and I don't believe that black has chance to survive. I think that he is going to be checkmated in next 2-3 moves, so that's the game over. But don't worry, that's only side variation, because Benko took by a rook. Okay, queen h6 and that's a threat. Okay, now rook f7, and what about this position? So say exchange for 2 or 3 pawns. Still, white has to play, but check on h7 and rook h6. Again and again, black is defending, and now is a question if black has any chance to survive. And I don't believe so. You know, just imagine that one of the greatest chess attacker is attacking weak black's king, and I can see somehow he will survive. Even he is fighting queen g8, check, knight g5. Maybe threat is checkmate on h7 or f7, and now Paul Benko took another pawn. Of course, that's the last lost pawn because Mikhail is going to beat him in next 2 moves. After this move, Paul Benko resigned. What a beautiful chess game. And now let's see why black resigned. So the first option is to go back. It's a sad story, but there are 2 checkmates, one on h7 and the second on f7. Okay, if Paul Benko is going to win another piece, that's a checkmate on h7. Beautiful game of Mikhail. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that we remembered Mikhail as one of the greatest chess attackers of all times, and we saw another chess beauty. That's all for now, so if you enjoyed, feel free and press like or press follow and stay by me, and let's see tomorrow another chess beauty. Have a nice day, play chess, and see you soon. Take care, bye bye.